So you can't really tell what it is. Like, I've got some boots / trainers going. Yeah, that does,
modern day. Can we just get the camera to look at
these are Kurt Geiger Brightons. You know,
okay. So you're not personal at all, then.
Listen. I'm wearing a Kurt Geigers, which are trainers.
Just say no. Just say no.
But you know, I do like my go-to. Yeah, what's wrong with a Kurt Geiger? No. Anyways, London Fashion Week. Yeah, connect. No, so I am, but I'm not anywhere near on the level of Kish Kash. Sorry, but I like my pair. I like my clean blacks. Getting back onto the New Balance. I like those. So yeah, but yeah.
Big runners.
Sorry?
Big runners.
Not those ones. No.
Balenciaga runners.
No, not that level. Nah. No. I have a budget. That just really is what you said.
We got a budget.
I know, but like these are like trying to be Balenciagas, but not. You know what I mean? That's what I do. I just realised what you said. The runners. No, £400 on the no. But yeah, no, Kish Kash. That's different level collection. I think that's unique.
Right, also as mentioned earlier, we got Carl Crisp again. The third leg of the team here caught up with Francesca Brown from Goals for Girls, put your teeth in, Jordan, which is a programme that builds confidence and supports young girls into education and employment through football. Now, I know Francesca personally. She's an amazing person doing amazing work. And here's how that went.
Francesca, how you doing?
Hi, I'm good.
You have an amazing story. So tell me how something which has happened for you off the pitch has really affected how you've shaped your career.
Yeah, so I started off in football. I started off playing for Manchester United community team. Got scouted for Manchester City Academy from there, and I was meant to go over to Boston, America, where I fell injured, and I didn't really have the support around me to get back up on my feet again. And at that time, it's not like how it is now, how women's football is so there's a massive ripple effect going through the women's game. It was that, okay, you're injured, okay, bring in the next young lady. So there was no really backup plan for me. There was no educational support for me. So it was like I fell off and that was it. So what I then ended up doing was came to London, and I kind of fell into my job role, really. It was more the fact that young women and girls, when I was head of a youth centre in East London, they came in and said, all the boys get nothing. All the boys get everything, we get nothing. What are you going to do about it? So when I started brainstorming with the girls what they wanted to do in their local communities, football was literally predominant on everybody's pieces of paper. So I said, well, I'm from a football background, so let's try some coaching, let's try some training and see where it goes from there. And before you knew it, it grew from 7 girls turning up to 14 to 40 to we could not even facilitate the space no more. So that's where Goals for Girls came about, really, and that's how my avenue back into sport, the love of the game, which I did so much of when I was younger, how it all fell into place.
What makes Goals for Girls unique? What's different about Goals for Girls?
So Goals for Girls in itself is a football development programme which uses football as a steering vehicle to raise the aspirations, motivational skills and self-confidence of young women and girls between the ages 11 to 16. Now, what makes our programme so different is we have women on the forefront of everything we do. All our women are coaches, all our coaches at the front are female coaches. So what then tends to happen is the barriers which you'll often see within other organisations when they do go into schools or local communities, that you find, especially in the BME communities, that a lot of the young girls can't get involved because of maybe their parents' beliefs. So what happens is that they get told, no, you're not playing because that's a male coach who is supporting you. So that's already a barrier, already limiting young women and girls to get involved in sport. So that's also what makes us so unique. And plus, the programme itself is it's made by the girls and it's for the girls. Whatever we deliver on our programmes, the girls have asked for. They've moulded themselves and we deliver it to the way that they enjoy it being delivered to them. And I think that's what makes it so different is that we put the young women at the forefront of everything we do. Rather than us guessing or going with society's needs, we say, what do you want? What are you not getting in your community? What do you need help with? What do you need support with? And you find that many of these young women at the end of the academic year, going into the new academic year, will form all these ideas for us to move forward with and make it enjoyable experience for them. And that's why we've had very little drop-off rates within our programme throughout each school we're in, and throughout each community we're in, because every young woman has moulded the programme to what they need. So we're catering to what they need, and there's a very little drop-off rate through that. So I think that's what makes us stand out a lot from us. And another thing is, a lot of our young women who have come through as coaches were once young women on the programme. And I think that's what makes us stand out as well, is the fact that we create development pathways for these young women to not only develop through our programmes over the 3 to 4 years they're on the programme, but they can also come back and have immediate work as coaches, and once they've completed their level 1 badge, which we provide to them as well, and they come back and then they coach the younger kids who were once in year 7 when they've left school. So then they're coming back and they understand the programme because they've been on the programme, and I think that's what makes us stand out quite a lot.
What does it look like going forward? What's next?
It looks exciting. It looks exciting. So currently every week we've got 157 young women on our programme every week, and we're looking to be branching out to Manchester over the next year, my hometown. And at the same time, there's different things, elements which we've added to our programmes, which I'm not going to speak too much about yet, but watch this space. There's a lot of different elements which we've added in this year, which the girls have been very much a part of, and we're just really, really excited to launch them. And I think to myself that Jordan is going to be really excited to hear the project we've got coming up, because it's something which he has a passion for. So so in the next few months we've got a few projects which we're really, really excited about, and a few people we've partnered up with which we're really, really excited to release. Yeah, we're excited for the growth. We're excited. Over the past years we've really focused on solely just the girls and making sure that literally the programme is right. Now we know that the programme is right and the girls are thoroughly enjoying it, and they're growing through the programme we're doing, and they're achieving and aspiring to the things which they wish to aspire to. We can now focus on different elements of Goals for Girls and bring a different and a more raw element in, which is going to captivate their minds and give them more opportunities. So we're really excited about that.
So how do you get in touch with Goals for Girls? What are the contact details? How do you sign up?
Okay, I'm going to do a quick plug. So basically, you can follow us on Twitter, which is Goals for Girls UK. And by the way, guys, it's the number 4 in the middle, not FOR, number 4. So Goals for Girls UK. On Instagram, Goals for Girls. Or you can email us. You can find the email on our website, which is www.goalsforgirls.co.uk.
Francesca, thank you very much.
It's been a pleasure.
Right, so let's get into social talk, guys. Konrad, you've been busy recently, haven't you? And you've got 1 million videos on your feed, but there's one video that could have got you into a bit of trouble recently. Talk us about what that video entailed and how it came about.
Yeah, so I got a brief from Sports Direct that I had to do 3 videos, and it was for
like Ashley, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so we had to do 3 videos. It was a brief for, they've got a Sports Direct squad, which is, again, influencers come together, and I don't know what the main reason behind it will be in future, but it's interesting. And the brief was the Pele 7, which is left foot, right foot, left knee, right knee, You had to do a 30-foot touch, and then the one that I was dreading because it's in public was a public panner, and a panner is a nutmeg. So you basically just had to nutmeg 2 people in the street, anywhere. So I bottled it for at least 3 weeks, and then had to do it before the deadline when I was away in Budapest. And we did it outside the Hungarian Parliament because we thought it's a nice, good area, busy, loads of football.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, one of the nutmegs essentially kind of, A lady could have broken her ankle.
I mean, ankle's putting it nicely.
And
she could have broken her neck, bro.
Knee, it was,
Oh, jeez.
I kind of went for a no look as she was walking really fast and thought, the pace is good. Went for it, and the ball kind of went through her legs, and then it caught on her ankle, and I was just panicking.
So what did she say after she kind of fixed her ankle?
Do you know what she did? So she was down for like 2 minutes, like it was a real game. And
she got in character.
I basically just was like, I'm so sorry, because I didn't know if she could even understand what I was saying. And then she was looking for her bag, and I was like, what's going on? My girlfriend thought she was going to call the police, but she was just looking for a mirror to check her face, and luckily her face was fine, and she just left, and I left, and that was it.
Oh, wow.
But it could have gone a lot.
So you think you're probably a wanted man in Budapest right now.
Zeke, what you got?
I need to talk about, what's his name, Jared Miller poking AJ.
Oh, so mine was AJ as well. Mine was the Breakfast Club.
Oh, I need to...
Killer Mike.
Yeah.
That was really good.
I need to check that out.
And AJ was on. He dropped some bars.
Yeah?
He dropped some bars.
Listen, man, don't sleep on AJ.
Anyways, I've seen a documentary about 2 years ago where he's kind of freestyled before. So I knew.
Yeah.
I knew
you see the video with him and Beanie Man when he's in Jamaica?
Yes.
Yeah, man, this guy got bars.
Yeah.
Got bars.
AJ's about it.
Not as good as Dark Bars, but he's got bars.
Right, so boots is your thing. So we've got a pair of boots.
Yeah, man.
These are yours, right?
Yeah.
Talk us through why boots are so, I don't know, important to you, and why the aesthetics of these are like space boots. Why are these boots so
crazy? They're crazy.
They're like,
Nice, though.
It's really interesting because the colourway of these are Nemesis. These are what Messi wears, but he has his own version, and for some reason he prefers to put laces in them, which a lot of pros do. Like, the whole point of the top tier of Adidas boots is they're laceless.
Okay.
But most pros actually prefer laced boots, just probably due to habit. Like, from their whole life has been laces, so they don't really want to change. But yeah, it's the exact colourway he wears, and the same technology and all sorts. But, so these ones, generally, boots are important because, obviously, as a footballer, you're using your feet the whole time. So, probably the most important thing is, for me, comfort.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's performance. So the comfort side of it is obviously depending if you've got wide, narrow feet. That really varies. I'm sure other people will vouch for that. But with the Nemesis, the whole point is the agility skin, which is like this tape that's wrapped round. When you put your foot in, it literally is like you're wearing a sock. Obviously, they are kind of sock boots, but yeah, these are like probably my favourite boots to play in, other than Predators, which are again Adidas boots. And then they're quite high cut. It's a weird collar, but I really like them personally. I think they're like probably the most snug boots I've worn.
You know what? I play 11-a-side Saturdays, and these are the type of boots that if I saw you wearing, I'll come after you.
Me.
Yeah, to be fair.
That's why I haven't worn them.
Yeah, I would. No, but I like them. I do like them.
Really like
I do like them.
And also, really interestingly, the reason I like that colourway is the first boot that made this colourway popping was Mercurial Vapors. In like 2006-07 when Ronaldo was wearing United. And they were just like the most... And then they released the pink pair, and that was really outrageous. And that's when boots started going all over the place. Like, colour-wise, there's no limits anymore. In fact, if you see a black pair of boots, it's quite rare.
I've just got one final question. So what are the differences between, Adidas's Premier boots and, say, Nike's Premier boots? What are the... Because obviously they do make their boots in a different way. Why do some people veer towards Nike? Is it just aesthetics? Is there a particular difference in productivity that are different boots, to your knowledge?
Do you know what? With boots, it's 100% so many different things, but what you touched on, so like between Nike and Adidas, because Londoners call it Nike, the top tier boots are technically pretty similar. They've both got a speed model, which will be a lightweight boot. They've both got a classic boot, which is the Copa for Adidas and Tiempos for Nike, and they all have like a power boot, which is the new Vision Phantoms. They're the all red ones that players wear at the moment.
Yeah.
And then Adidas equivalent will obviously be Predators.
Okay.
And then this is the extra silo, which Nike I don't think have a comparison for.
Okay.
But what I would say is kids will look at players. So your favourite player will influence what boots you're wearing.
Totally.
Unless you're smart and then you'd go for what's comfortable or what works. Well, no, because that's what I go for now. But as a kid, I'd go for Mercurials, which was probably the most uncomfortable boot. They hurt your ankle, and I stopped wearing them when I twisted my ankle in them. It's true. But then if you